When we'll go for the lag function, when we'll go for the lead function. Just these are the data. It should be like this. Employee number, e-name, salary only. Now here employee number 1, for example, just I'm going to tell you the example. Salary 100, 2, B, 200, 3, C, 300, 4, D, 400, 5. There are 5 employees are present in this table. Okay. Now there are 5 employees are present in this table. Okay. What is my requirement? I'm able to find out first what is the first employee, what is the employee number. First one is the employee number 1 only. For this employee is having either any previous employee salaries. Currently, there are 5 employees are there. Now, for second employee, what is the previous salary? 100 only. For example, last one onwards, you can check it here. Fifth employee, what is the fifth employee previous salary? 400 only. Fourth employee, what is the previous salary? Previous employee salary? 300 only. Third employee, what is the previous employee salary? 200 only. Second employee, what is the previous employee salary? 100 only. Is there any first employee is having, is there any previous salary? As per our data, first employee. For this employee is having either any previous salary data? No. I want to be able to find out the previous employee salary along with current data. What is this current data? This. For this current data, what is the previous employee salary as per the table? Is there any value? Currently, no. That value I need to find out. Then we'll go for the lag function only. What is the use of lag function? Lag function, it is to access the current data. It is to access the previous data along with current data only. That the use of. Now, what is the output it is coming? Expected output here. For example, previous salary. Just this is the column only. This is the column I need to find out. For this employee, what is the previous salary? I don't know. Just what I am going to print? 0 only. 0 only. Now, for this employee, what is the previous salary? Second employee, what is the previous salary? Just I am going to print as 100 only. Next, this employee, what is the previous salary? 200 only. Now, next one, what is the previous salary of this employee? 300 it is printing. 300 it is printing. Next one, what is this employee previous salary? 400 only. This is the output I am going to print. Clear up to this, all of you? What the use of this? Currently, this employee, first employee doesn't have any previous salary data. Assumption, what I am going to print for this value? I am going to print as 0 only. Okay. Now here, initially for this employee doesn't have any previous employee. That's the reason I'm going to give the value as 0 only. Next, second employee, what is the previous salary? 100 only. Third employee, what is the previous salary? 200. This is called as a lag function only. Next one, what it is? Same only. Same example only. Just you can check this. Just I can remove this. First, I can remove these values. Give these values only. For example, before that, I'm going to put this. This is the 5 employees are there. Then after that, next same also. Now here, for this scenario, next scenario, first employee, what is the next salary of first employee? What is the next salary of first employee? What is the next salary of first employee? Just I can copy this data. What is the next column I am going to give it here? Next salary. In the previous scenario, what we are going to discuss? Previous salary of that particular employee. For this one, first employee, for this the first employee, what is the salary as per the data? 100 only. What is the next salary? What is the next salary of this employee? Just I am going to print it 200. 200, what is the next salary of this employee? 300 only. Next 300 employee, third employee, what is the next salary? 400 only. 400 employee, this one, fourth employee, what is the next salary? 500 only. Next fifth employee, is there any next salary?
No.
No. No. That's the reason what I am going to print 0 only.
No.
For this scenario, what type of function it can be support? Lead only. For this one, what it is? Lead function only. Lag function always it can able to find out the, it can able to access the previous data along with current data only. This is the lag. This is opposite to lead function only. Now, how we can apply the lag function and lead functions in our select queries only? One more example also I'm going to show it here. First, you need able to understand. One more example I'm going to tell you for this after that. Now, first I can take the syntax of this. This is the syntax only. Lag is a which type of function? Aggregate function or analytical functions? Lag and lead. Lag and lead always are analytical functions. On how we can able to identify whether it is analytical or not? Over keyword it is there. How we can able to identify? Over keyword is there. In your syntax, the keyword over it is there. That function is called as an analytical function only. How we can write it? Just you can see this. First, I can take it as a few columns only. Employee number, just same output I am going to print. Employee name, first salary only. Okay, salary. From EMP. From EMP. Just run the query. Just what is this one? 5,000. What is the next salary of this employee? If I am able to write the order by salary also here. Order by salary descending. Now run the query. Now you can check the data. First one, what is this employee? First employee, is there any previous salary as per the data? What this employee is having, is there any previous salary? No. Correct? What is now what the value you are going to print it? Expected output 0 only it is coming. What is the next previous salary? For this employee, what is the previous salary? 5,000 you are going to print. Like that it can print. Currently, is there any output it should be printing? As of now, it can print this values only. Now you can, now I am going to write this function only. Select, just observe here. Select same columns. I am going to take it here. Same columns. Now take these columns. Next comma. Just take that syntax. Take that syntax. Now here I am going to paste it here. Okay. Expression is nothing but your column name only. Expression is nothing but your column name only. What is our column? Which column we need to compare the data? Salary only. Just you can give it as a salary. Okay. Later I can show it. These two values, just you can leave that. Offset under default value. What we are going to get it here. Later I can show it here. Salary only. Over is a analytical function. Order by which column we need to see the data? Order by salary column. Just I can give it as a descending only. Descending only. Now here I can write as a from your table name. Nothing to do here. Now run the query. Now run the query. Initially what value it is printing? Initially what value it is printing? Empty value. For this employee is having, is there any previous salary? As per our data. Just I can give the alias name as a previous salary. Previous salary. Now run the query. For this first employee, 7839 employee is having, is there any previous salary? No. What value it is printing by default system? Null only it is printing. Now I don't want to able to show the null value into our system. What I am going to do? Instead of null value, I am going to print the 0 only. Instead of null value, what I am going to print? 0 only. How we can able to do that? Then we can write the same function only. That options we need to use it. If you are able to use that options, correct or not? In the previous, in our syntax, that options is there or not? Offset default value. Instead of null value, what I am going to pass default value? 0 only. Just from where I need to write? Offset I am going to give it as a 1. Just you can see this. What is the difference? Offset what the value I have given here instead of offset 1 only, comma default value what I am going to give 0 only. Wherever the value is having a null, instead of that null value, I am going to put the 0 here. Just what the value previous salary value by default system, what value it is giving? Null only. I don't want to able to see the null value. Instead of this null value, I am going to put the 0. Now 0 it is printing. Okay. Now what it is it offset 1. If you are able to give this 1, only it can first value it should be 0. If you are able to give the 2 offset 2, first 2 values it should be 0. Like that the output it is printing. Clear up to this all of you. If I am going to give the value, offset value it is 1, only 1 0 it is printing here. If you are able to give the offset 2, first 2 rows it should be 0. First you can check this value, later I can pass the 2 values only. Now what the value is coming? In the previous what value is there? Null only it is there. Correct or not? Just above query you need to run. What the value is printing? Null it is there. Instead of null value, what I am going to print? 0 only. Now run the query. Now how many zeros it is printing? First offset, 0 value it is printing. For example, same query I am going to give it as a 2. Now how many zeros it is printing? Previous employee salary is 2. 2 values I am able to see the 0 value. Now run the query. It can able to print the 2 zeros only it is coming. 2 offset it is giving. If you don't give this, What value it is printing? Null only. Just you can check that. Null values it is printing. I don't want able to see that null value. Just you can give the 0. Just meaningful values you can give it here. This is not correct. Always you can give it as a 1 only. This is the way you need to write it. Clear up to this? We can able to find out the previous employee salary along with current data only. This is called as a lag function only. For the same scenario, what is my next requirement? I'm able to find out the for this employee next salaries only. Same syntaxes. Just this is called as a lag function. Now I can write as a lead function also. Same syntax only, nothing to do here. Just I can copy the syntax again. This is the lead function. Okay. How saying queries I am going to copy it here. Just change the functionality only. That function only we need to change. Now here check that. First I can run this query. Employee number, everything you need to run. Okay. This output is printing correctly. Correct or not? Next, what I'm going to instead of lag function, what I'm going to write? Lead function only. If you're able to write the lead function, what is next salary? Each and every employee next salary it is printing. Now, finally, what as per our discussion, what is the value it is printing? Finally, it is having null value it is coming. Correct or not? Finally, this value is having null normally. Now, instead of null, what I am going to give it here? 0 only. For the same here, after the end of this employee, there is no next salary. For this employee, there is no next salary. Corresponding value, what we are going to print? Null. By default system, it can print it as a null. I don't want able to see the null value. Instead of that null value, we can print as a 0 only. Just I can change the function lead. Now run the query. Now run the query. First employee. This is the first employee. What is the first employee salary? 5,000. What is the for this employee is having next salary? What is 3,000? 3,000 it is printing as a first row. Next one, 3,000. What is the next salary of this employee? 3,000 only it is printing. Next 3,000. Third employee. What is the next for this employee salary? 2,975 is printing. 2,975. What is the next salary? 2,850. Like that. For the last employee, 800. For this employee is having any next salary? No. The system it should be printing it as a null. Instead of that, what I am going to do? Instead of that, what I am going to do? 0 only. Now run the query. It can print the last value. It should be 0. This is the way we need to write it. Clear up to this? This is called as a lead function only. Same. Now mainly when we'll use these functions, lag and lead functions, if we are able to take any MNC companies or any leading companies, MNC company, top MNC companies, they are able to announce the quarter results only. First quarter, how much they have to earn. Loss or profits only. Majorly that region, that scenarios, we need to use the lag and lead functions only. For example, I am going to show you the one more example for this quarter-wise examples. Just you can check that. Just I am going to create one table for understanding purpose only for this. Run this. I'm going to create the table. Sales only, the sales table it is there. This is the year 2022 or something. 2022 it is there. For this year, what is the data? It is there 2022 first quarter. How many sales are there? 2 lakh something. 2022 second quarter, how many sales are there? 2 lakhs 50. 2023 third quarter, how many sales are there here? 3 lakhs. Like that. How many quarters are there in this year 2022? 4 quarters are there. Each quarter they are going to compare the data. Each quarter they are going to compare the first quarter. They will start the business from 2022. This is the first quarter. What is this previous sales? It is there currently for this quarter. Is there any previous sales? No. Correct or not? 2022 they will start the business. First quarter they are starting this business. Before that, is there any values? No. That's the reason what they are going to print. I'm going to use the lag function only. How we can write that lag function? Same. What are the columns are they? Select year. Just you can write it year, quarter. Next, what is the column? Sales. First, I can write it here. From what is our table name? XX underscore sales. Now here, after that, I can write the lag function only. Lag of, what is the column name? Sales column only. Okay, sales column only. First, I can give it a over is the keyword. Over the keyword, order by, just I can give it as a, this one, year and quarter only, I can give the order. Or you can give the sales also. Sales, if it is giving, it cannot come the data properly. Just I can give it as this quarter. Now run the query. This is the previous sales. I can like this previous sales. Now run the query. There it is. One. Already the query is there above side only. Already I have written this. I already have written this query. Just you can check this. Where it is we have a what it is coming. Sales it is coming. Where?
YES, sir. In place of year, it is YES, sir.
Where it is? Oh.
Select statement.
Okay. Here it is mistake. Okay. Now run the query. Now what the value it is printing? What is this quarter? First quarter, is there any previous sales? For this first quarter, is there any previous sales? Null it is there. Correct or not? By default, the system what value it is printing? Null only. Instead of null value, what I am going to do? Just you can write this query only. You can write this query only. What is the offset value? 1 only. If you are able to give the offset value, how many zeros it is printing? Only 1 0. Default value, what you have given? For example, if I want to give the default value 1000, instead of null value, what it is printing? 1000 only. Just you can check it. 1000 it is printing. This is not correct. We don't know what is the previous quarter sales. That's the reason what I am going to print 0 only. Okay, clear? Mainly from where we need to write this business level only, quarter business. There, each and every company, they are able to announce the quarter side results. How much you are going to get profit, how much you are going to loss. That's the reason we are able to use these functions only, lag and lead functions only. Clear? These are all called as analytical functions only. For the same way, you can write as next quarter sales. Next quarter sales, how many it is done. Now here, for what the function, we can write it here. Here, lead only. Same query, just I can write it as a function. We need to change it here, lead only. Now you can check it. Final one, it is having 0. This is the way we need to write. These are all called as analytical functions. Now, I am going to move it as a next one. In the previous DML, few commands are pending, correct? What we have covered in the DML commands in the previous classes, insert it is done, update it is done, delete it is done, correct? Now, 2 commands are pending. One is the insert all, one more it is the merge command, correct? We need to discuss for these 2 for today. What the use of insert all command? What the majorly what the use of insert command? Now you can tell me. What the purpose of insert command? What the main purpose of insert command?
Whenever the values enter into the table, that time
it used to add the new records into our table columns, correct or not? What the main purpose of insert command? To add the new records into our columns only, in our table columns only. That's the reason we are able to add the insert command only. Now, what the use of insert all command? It used to add the data into multiple tables only. What the use of this insert all command? It used to add the data in multiple tables. Old data only we need to insert, not for new data. Okay, what is the use of this insert all command? It is to insert the data into multiple tables. What type of data you need to insert? Old table data. Old table means that table already present in the database only. That data we need to store into the different tables. For example, I am going to tell you, this is my table. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. Okay. Now here, for this table is having how many columns? 8 columns only. Correct? 8 columns only. Now 8 columns. How many rows are there? 14 rows. Correct? Now what is my requirement? For this table data, I am going to insert the different tables only. What is my table names? For example, test underscore EMP. This is one table. Test underscore EMP. Next one, what it is? Test underscore EMP 100. Next one, test underscore EMP 110. Next one, what it is? Test underscore EMP 120. How many tables we need to insert the old table data? Now here, these are the new tables only. I'm going to create the new tables in the system. Okay, no problem. And now you can tell me. What it is? First one, test and this is the new tables. These are all called as new tables only. New tables only. New tables only. This is also new table only. Okay. Now, how many new tables are there? Here, 4 tables only. Now, what from which data is employee table data is present in the which table? Employee table only. This table is already present in the database. Whatever the data is present in the employee table, for the same 8 columns and 14 rows, I am going to insert into this table. I am going to insert into this table. How we can write the query? Normally, for both the tables, structure it should be same. Old table and new table, the structure it should be same. Already I explained one syntax, insert in third method. Correct or not? Insert into new table name. Did you remember or not? Third method. Insert into new table name. Select star from old table name only. Did you remember? The syntax already we have discussed. Correct or not? Now, if I am able to do this, how many insert commands we need to add it here? Whatever the data is in the old table, I'm going to insert the new table. How many insert commands we need to write? Normally, 4 insert commands we need to write. How many new tables are there here? 4 new tables only. If you are able to add this old table data into 4 new tables, how many insert commands we need to write? 4 insert commands manually. Now we can write it here. Normally, I'm going to tell you. Now, how we can write it here? Insert into, what is our new table name? Test underscore EMP. Test underscore EMP. Now, select star from EMP only. This is one insert command, we need to write it. Now, whatever the data is there in the employee table, that entire data is stored into the new table only. What is our table name? Only one table you have to store the employee table data. The other 3, how we can insert? Again, you need to write the one more insert command. Correct or not? Insert into, now, insert into, I'm going to write the one more insert command here. What is our table name? Second table name, this. This is the new table only. Now here is the one more. Now I am going to insert the old table data into your third table. How we can write it? Again, just one more insert command we need to write. What is the table name? Test underscore EMP 110. Okay. Next, what I am going to insert the existing table data into your new table. What is our new table name? Employee 120. How many insert commands we have written here? Normally, how many insert commands we have written? If both the table structure, it should be same. Old table and new table data, the structure, it should be same. How we can insert the data into our tables? This is the syntax only we need to write. Now, the old table data I am going to insert into 4 new tables only. How many insert commands we have written here? As of now, 4 insert commands only. For in your future, the old table data I am going to insert it as a 100 tables only, 100 new tables only. For that time, how many insert commands we need to write? 100 insert commands only. That is, every time you can write like this, it is not possible in the real time only. How we can do that? I'm able to insert the old table data into new tables with multiple tables by using this syntax only. Insert all, it can be support. Clear up to this, all of you? What the use of this insert all command? It is to insert the data into multiple tables. What type of data you want to insert? Old table data. That's the reason we are going to use this syntax only. Insert all. Clear up to this, all of you? What is this insert all command? It is to insert the multiple table data into, and it is to insert the different types of data into multiple tables by using old table data. Which command it can support here? Insert all only. Is it clear? Normally, how we can do that? These many ways we need to write. This is the syntax, it is there already. How we can store the old table data into new table? When it will be matched, old table structure and new table structure, it should be same. Then only this command will work. Now here, how many tables are there? New tables, 4 tables only. What type of data you want to store into the old, this one, new tables, old table data? How we can write the query? This is the one command. If you're able to run this query, the old table data into this table only it can store, but other it cannot be possible. Now, what is my current requirement? For the single command, I want to insert the old table data into new tables by using insert all command only. If you are able to, this scenario you can understand, then I can show you the example. Is it clear up to this, all of you? DML command, these two are the different scenarios, insert and update and delete. Now, when we'll go for the insert all command, what the purpose of insert all? It will insert the data into multiple tables. So what type of data you want to insert? Old table data. Old table means that table is already present in the database. Is it clear? Now I am going to do that. First, I am going to create the tables. Just I am going to create the table like this. Create table test underscore emp. Like that, I am going to create here employee number, employee name. Just I can give it like this, varchar 2 of 10. Job, varchar 2 of 10. Next one, what is MGR number, hire date. Next one, salary number, commission. How many columns are there? Just I am going to create the new table, 8 columns only. One more syntax also is there without writing all this. That is also I can show it here. Now here I am going to create the table. This is the new table only. Now here I am going to create the table. 1 minute. This table is already present. Now I can drop this table. If it is present, just you can drop. Okay. Table is not done. Where is that? I mean, they are dropping this. Then the constraints will be there. Okay, now I'm going to take it as a EMP1. This is also. Someone wants to use this anything. This table it is not there. Just I'm going to insert this, create this table. Now table is created. Okay. Now the table is created. Now I'm going to create the another 3 tables also. What is my 3 table name? Just I can take these tables. Just you can observe here. Third, fourth. I'm going to create the 4 new tables only. What is the table name here? Just you can copy this table name. I'm going to create the table. Under it is created. I'm going to create the another table. Now I'm going to create the last table. Now, how many tables we have created just now? 4 tables only, correct? Select star from XX underscore test underscore EMP. This is the first table. Is there any data as of now? Nothing, correct? How many columns are there? 8 columns without any data. Just now we have created the table. Next one, what is? Select star from test underscore EMP 100. Is there any data as of now? As of now, is there any data? Nothing. Next one, I am going to write the one more select command. Now here, is there any data? Nothing will be there. Next, I am going to write the one more table, 300. Now, is there any data as of now? Nothing. Now here, how many tables just now we have created? 4 tables we have created. We have checked whether the data is present or not for that tables. Select command we have to written here. Next, normally, if we are able to write the insert command, how we can write it normally? How many insert commands we need to write it normally? This is the syntax just now I have explained. Correct or not? Just you can copy the syntax. How many insert commands we need to require for this scenario? 4 insert commands only. Just you can check it here. In what is our table name? First table name. XX underscore test underscore EMP. First, select star from EMP. Whatever the data is there in the employee table, that data I am going to insert into this table. Currently, is there any data? XX underscore test underscore EMP. As of now, nothing will be there. Correct? Now, I want to insert all the columns and all the rows, old table data. Whatever the data is there in the old table, the data I am going to store into your new table only by using this command, insert command. When it will be possible, old table data and new table data, both the table structure it should be same. Now both the tables is having structure, it should be same or not as of now. Structure is nothing but a columns and data types only. Now run the query. Total 14 rows is inserted into a table. Now next one, test underscore EMP 100. Is there any data? Test under now currently this table is having data. Just now we have inserted without applying commit. Later I can apply the commit. Just you can see this. Now here one. Now second command I am going to insert. Second command this one. This is also working. 14 rows is inserted. This is also working. What it is? EMP 200, correct? EMP 200 or what I have given? 200 on. Okay. 200. Just you can run this. Okay. Now I am going to insert the 300. All are working. Correct. How many insert commands we have written here? Old table data I am going to insert into the different tables. How many insert commands we have written up to now? 4 inserts commands only. Just you can apply the commit only. Just you can apply the commit. Now you can able to see the data. After applying the commit, you can able to see all the tables. Now the data is stored into the new tables or not. These are all called as new tables only. Correct or not? Up to this. Now you can check it. Now whatever the data is present in the old table, the data is inserted into new tables by using insert command. 4 insert commands we have written separately only. Correct? Just you can check it. Now next, what I am going to do? Next level, I am going to explain one more thing. Now here, I am going to write this command only. Just I can truncate all the data. I can remove all the data, whatever you have inserted. In the previous scenario, how many insert commands were written? 4 insert commands on. This is not correct every time. Now, what it is current scenario, insert all command. What is the purpose of insert all command? It is to insert the data into multiple tables. So what type of data you are going to insert? Old table data. How we can only single command I need to do all the data. I need to insert new tables. How we can do that? Insert all command on it. Just I can truncate the data. Just how we can write the truncate? Truncate table name only. XX underscore test underscore EMP. Just I can do like that. Just you can observe here. Truncate. Okay. Next I am going to write it as another ones also. Test underscore EMP 100. Correct. Second table. Truncate. Done. Next I am going to write as a 200. Now I am going to insert the 300. Okay. Now all the table. There is no data. Just you can check it. Is there any data? Select star from XX underscore test underscore EMP. Just now you have truncated the data. Completely permanently it is deleted. Okay. Next I am going to write the another tables also. Just check it. Select star from test underscore EMP 200. Is there any data? Nothing. Just now you have truncated. Select star from EMP and test underscore EMP 200. Is there any data? Nothing will be there. Next, I am going to write as a one more command. What it is? 300 table. There are the, just now we have created the 4 tables. In the previous scenario, you have instead of 4 insert commands, we have to write it. Correct or not? No, I don't want to write the 4 insert command. Just you can check it here. Currently, is there any data for these tables? As of now, nothing will be there. Correct or not? I don't want able to see any data as of now. Just now we have truncated the data. Now, what is my syntax? Insert all command only. Just I can copy the syntax here. Insert all command. What is the syntax? I can take the syntax only. Only one single command I need to insert the old table data into multiple tables only. Just you can check this. This is my syntax only. Okay. Just I'm going to write the command. Only single command. I'm going to insert the first. What is the command? Insert all. Insert all. What is into is a keyword. What is our new table name 1? What is our new table name 1? XX underscore test underscore EMP. This is the new table name only. Okay. Clear. Just I am going to follow the syntax, so nothing to do here. Insert all is a command. Directly into is a keyword. What is the table name 1? Just I can write the table name 1. Values is a keyword. Values is a keyword. Just how many columns are there in your table? How many columns are there in your table? Employee number. That column names you have written here. Column 1, column 2 like that. Employee number 1. Sorry, employee number. E-name. Job. MGR. Hire date. Salary. Commission. What it is next one? department number. Correct? These many columns are there. First syntax is over. Correct or not? First line is over. Next, enter. Next, what I'm going to do? Insert all is a command. Just you can write is into command. Into what is the second table name? Test underscore emp 100 only. Next, this is the syntax. It should be same only. Values like that. You can write it here. Values this. Now I'm going to copy this everything. Next one. Again, I'm going to take it as a same syntax. I'm going to write it here. Just you need to change the table names only. How many tables we have to written here? EMP 200 here. EMP 200. Here I can write as EMP 300. That's it. Now here, what is the syntax after ending of this? After how many tables we have to store the old table data? 4 tables only as per our requirement. Next, what I'm going to do? Select star from. Select star from. What is our old table name? What is our old table name? EMP1. That's it. This is the syntax. Only one command. We need to add the old table data into multiple tables only. This is the syntax. We need. In the earlier, how many commands we need to write it here? Insert commands. 4 insert commands we have written separately. Only 4 transactions will be required here. If you are able to run this query, 1 transaction will be required. If you are able to run this query, 1 transaction is required. How many transactions will be required here? 4 transactions is required if you are able to store the old table data into your new tables. Now, current query, what is this insert all command? For the single command, we need to store the old table data into a new with different new tables only. Just run the query. Now, before running this query, is there any data as of now for these tables? Now, we can check it. Now, is there any data? Nothing will be there. Correct or not? Just you can check it all the tables. Is there any data? It's the 100 only. Nothing will be there. Correct or not? Now I am going to execute this query on a single command. After execution of that command, all the whatever the data is there in the employee table, the data is stored into the with new tables only. Just you can cross check. Now I am going to execute this query. Somewhere it is missing. Insert into. This is wrong. Into M. This is also wrong. And it is coming. This is okay. This is okay. Now run the query. Total how many rows are inserted? 56. Why? Employee table, how many rows are there for this table? Employee table, 14 rows. 14 rows is inserted in the first table, 14. Second table, 28. Like that, 4 into 14, 56 rows are inserted into a new table. Just I can apply the commit. Okay, only 2 commit only. Just I can write this. Commit is applied. Total, all the rows are permanently saved into the data. Now you can check. In the previous, it won't there any data. Now the data is coming or not? 14 rows. Now come to this table. Now this is also, you can check it. Now 14 rows are coming. For this, just I can, if you have any row, just I can close this. Okay, now run the query. Now 14 rows are coming or not? Next one, what is the last table? 300. Now you can cross check the data is coming or not. This is the way we need to store the existing table data into different new tables. Which command it can support? Insert all only. Clear up to this? All of you clear for this? This is the way we need to write it. Any doubts up to now? Insert all. I can copy this data. If it is tracking again, we'll go on. Clear up to this? All of you insert all. Next, I am going to move it as a merge command also. Now here, next one, what is the next command? DML command, merge command only. What the use of merge command? Merge command, it is always, it can be act as a both insert and update command at a time only. What the main purpose of merge command? Normally, how we can do that? How to add the new records into a table by using insert command only. How to change the data, how to change the old table data into a table by using update command only. Correct, Anna? If you are able to modify any data into a table, which command it can support? Update only. Correct? Just if you are able to do that, any type of that type of data, you can write it insert and update separately only. Correct or not? Okay. In our table is having 10 rows, it is there. Old table or any table. For example, employee table only. 10 rows are there. If you're able to add the new record into this table, how many rows will come? For example, 2 records are added into this table by using insert command only. How many rows are coming here after that? Total in the previous, how many rows are there? 10. After adding the new records into this table, how many records are there as of now? 12 only. Correct or not? Out of 12 records, I'm able to do some changes in one record. For example, there are 12 employees are present. I am able to change the data of 7 only. For this case, what you are going to do? You are going to write the update command only. Correct or not? These two commands you need to write separately only. I don't want to write these two commands separately. Only one single command I want to perform these two operations. I'll be clear for that. If you are able to insert any new records into your table by using insert command, you have to return. If you are able to do any changes in that particular column's data, then we'll go for the update. That is also you can write separately update command only. Now, what is my next requirement? I'm able to do insert and update commands in the single command. That will go for the merge. That it can be able to support merge command only. Merge will always it can able to support the insert and update at a time only. For that type of scenarios, we'll go for the merge command only. Clear up to this? Merge, what is the main purpose? It is to transfer the source table data into target table. I can tell you the example, then only you can able to understand. Source table data into target table. First point. Just I can show one example here. This is only correct. 1 minute. Here only I can write it here. What is my table? This is my table. Like that I can write it here. Source only or employee underscores my table. Just I can tell you the requirement here. This is my source table. In your source table is having how many columns are there? For example, employee number, e-name, salary only. Okay. Now here employee number 1, employee number A, salary 100, 2, B 200, 3, C 300, 4, D 400, it is there. Now here this is my source table. Now here one more table. How many tables? If you are able to write the merge command into the system, how many tables will be required? Minimum 2 tables is required. Just remember this point. If you are able to apply any merge command in your system, how many tables will be required? 2 tables only. Now here, what is the next table name? Target only. What is my table name? First one is the source table. Second one is the target table. Now both the tables is having equal number of columns only. Source and target, both the tables, the column, it should be same only. Okay. Employee number, e-name, salary only. Now here, first, now you can see the data. 1A, 100 only it is there. 2, B, now here 200 it is there. Now, for example, now here, how many records are there in the source table as per our data? As per our data, in the source table, how many rows are there? 4 records are present. In the target table, how many rows are there? 2 records are present. In the source and target, the data, it should be same as of now. Is both the tables, the data, it should be having same? No. Now, what is the end user requirement? Whatever the data is present in the source table, the end user wants able to see the target table also, that particular data. How it's possible? Currently, in our source table is having 4 records are there. Currently, as per our target table, how many rows are there? 2 only. If someone wants insert the data into our source table, that record also I am able to see the target table. If someone wants change the data into the source table, that data also I am able to see the target table. How it's possible? All of you clear the requirement? Now currently, now in the source table is having 4 records are there. In the target table, as of for assumption, 2 records are there. Both the tables data it is matching as of now? No. Now what is the end user requirement? Whatever the data is present in the source table, same data he wants to express the target table also. For example, suppose if it is matching, both the source and target, it is matching. Okay. If someone wants to insert the data into the source table, whatever the data is inserted in the source table, that data also I am able to see the target table. If someone wants change this record, for example, this record, someone wants change it into the source table, that data also I am able to see the target table. All of you clear for this? Now, for the type of scenarios, we'll go for the merge command only. How we can, what is the main purpose? It used to transfer the source table data into target table. What is the source table? Currently employee underscore source, for assumption. In this table, how many rows are there as of now? 4 rows only. These 4 rows I am going to transfer into one target table. That is called as a merge command only. Now, if you are able to add any new record into a table, for example, for the source table, someone wants to add the record. This is the, for example, just I can write as a, both are having the same data only here. Just you can observe here, see 300 only. Now here 4D 400 only. Now currently, whatever the data is there in the source table, same data it is reflected in the target table. Now first time the data it should be same for source and target. For example, next time someone wants insert the 2 records in the source table. Now, normally, first time you can write the 4 inserts commands into the table in the source table. In the target table also, you have written the 4 inserts commands only. How we can store the data into a table, sir? By using insert commands only. If you are able to store the 4 employees data into a new table, how many insert commands we need to write? 4 only. In the target table also, 4 commands only. Next, what I am going to do? Now here, 5th record. Just observe carefully here. E 500 only. Now here, 6 F 600 only, 7 Z 700. How many records we have inserted after that source and target? After that source and target table, in the previous up to 4 rows are matching. Source and target table, the data should be matched. After that, someone wants inserted in the source table. This is insert only. Okay, new record. Okay, new records, they are going to insert into the table. Okay, inserted only. And next, 1 record they have changed here. What it is? 3rd record they are going to update. Update only. Now, in the previous, what the value is there? 300 is there. They are going to change it as a 3000 only. Now, you can tell me how many inserts commands, how many update commands we need to write into the target table. Now, you can tell me. First, source and target table, they have to return the 4 inserts commands. Why? Because whatever the data is there in the source table, same data I am going to see it as a target table also. That's the reason 4 inserts commands we have written in the earlier. Now later, someone was entered the data into a source table only. How many inserts commands they have written? 3 inserts command. What is the data they have to change? 3rd employee data, they are going to change the salary only. Initially, what the salary is there? 300 only. They are going to change the data as 3000 into the source table. For the same data, I am able to see the target table. Again, how many inserts commands we need to write in the target table? Now you can tell me. How many inserts commands we need to write? 3 inserts commands only. Correct or not? 3 inserts commands. How many updates we need to write? 1 update only. Is it possible every time? For example, in your, as per your requirement, you are going to insert the 500 records into the source table. 100 records you are going to update. Total, how many transactions is required? 600 commands we need to write into the system. 500 insert command, 100 update commands only. Now, for the same data, you are able to see the target table. Again, how many commands we need to write into the target table? 500 inserts, 100 updates only. Every time it's possible, that it's not possible in the real time. That time it cannot be possible. It cannot be happen like that. That's the reason we can go for the merge command only. Insert and update will single shot we can do that by using merge command only. Insert and update we can do it as a single command only. That is called as a merge only. Merge is nothing but a combination of insert and update only. How we can do that? Then I can show it. When we'll go for the insert command? When we'll go for the insert command? When we'll go for the update command? Source table and target table data. What is the common column for the source table and target table? Unique column. What it is? Employee number only. For the scenario, employee number it is matching. Common column it is matching. Then you can go for the update only. Just remember this point. When we'll go for the update, if you are able to write the merge command, merge it is nothing but a combination of insert and update only. In that scenario, when we'll go for the update That is the common column we need to join condition we need to require for merge command only. What is the common column, unique column for this both the tables, source and target, employee number only. If it is matching, column number is matching. Now how many commands will be, how many commands are matching? For example, this data it is not there as of now. How many records are matching? If it is matching, whatever the data is there in the source table, the data is override in the target table. Now, what is the data is there? First A, 100, it is matching. Second A, second B, 200 also it is matching. Third C, what it is here? 3000 it is there. Overriding, whatever the, if it is the column it is matching, joining condition it should be matched. Whatever the data is there in the source table, the data it is override by target table only. Now, next one, 5, 1, 6 and 7, is it matching? 5, 1, 6, 7 employee numbers is matching. In the target table, the employee numbers are there? No. If it is not matching, these records will go for the insert command only. Clear up to this? When we'll go for the insert command, when we'll go for the update command by using match. Now the common column, the joining condition, common column, it should be matching. Now, then we'll go for the update command only. Whatever the data is there in the source table, that data it is override by target table only. Now, if the common column is not matching, the data, that records are not matching, the merge command, it can be work it as an insert command only. Clear up to this? All of you clear for this? This is the scenario we need to apply into the target merge command, and how we can do that. Just I can show it here. First, I can create the tables. What is my table name? Just I can write it here. Very, very important for this. Select star from xx underscore emp underscore source. Just you can check it here. Is this table is exist or not? If it is not there, just I am going to create it here. This table it is not present. I am going to create the table. Create table xx underscore emp underscore source. Just I am going to same column names only. Employee number, employee name, varchar of 10, salary number. Okay. Just I am going to create the table with 3 columns only. Just table is created. Now I am going to create the same target table also, the same name with a different name with same columns only, target table also. So how many times will be, how many tables will be required? If you are able to write the merge command, 2 tables on. That's the reason I am going to take the 2 tables here. Same column names, the table name it should be different. Source and target. One table it is having source, one table it is having target. Just I am going to create the table. Both the tables are created. Just you can check it. Is there any data as of now? Select star from xx underscore emp underscore source. As of now, is there any data? Now you can check it. Select star from xx underscore emp underscore target. Is there any data for this table? Or just now we have created the table, there is no data. Now I am going to insert the data. Just you can check it here. Now how we can add the new records into the source table? Which command we need to write? Normally insert only. Just I can write as a manual things only. Later I can show it how we can write it as a dynamically. Now here xx underscore emp underscore source values. Now I'm going to write as a 1, a, 100. I'm going to insert the first record in the source table. $200. Next, I am going to insert the 3. C. 300. I am going to insert the 4th record. Fourth record also inserted. Just I am going to apply the comment. How many records we have inserted in the source table? 4 records. For the same data, I am going to insert the target table also. Just you can check it here. Same data I am going to insert. Just what I am going to check, table name only. xx underscore emp target. Now, first record is inserted. Second record, third record, 4 insert comment. Just apply the comment. Now here, write the select queries only. Now, how many rows are there in the source table as of now? XX underscore EMP underscore SRC, 4 rows are present. Now, in the target table, how many rows are there as of now? 4 rows only. Correct or not? Just now, both the tables, we have inserted the 4 insert commands only. Correct or not? Now, what is my requirement? Up to the source and target, the data it should be same. Is there any difference? Source and table. Just you can copy it here. This is the source table data. You can copy the data and paste into somewhere. For understanding purpose, I am going to tell you here. What are the column name? Just you can take the column names also here. Employee number, e-name, salary only. Okay. Now these are the columns. Now for this, what type of table this? XX underscore EMP underscore source. Correct? Now clarity up to this. For the same data, it is present in the target table also. Is there or not? First, what I am going to do? This is target table only. How many insert commands we have written here up to this? How many insert commands we have written as of now for this table? 4 insert commands only. Correct? Okay. Now here in the target table also, how many insert commands we have written? Same or not as of now? Same only. 4 insert commands only. Just next carefully to listen here. Now here I am going to insert the next one. What I am going to do? One more window I am going to open it here. Now we can observe here. Just I can take it as a someone wants to add the new records into the source table only. Just observe here. Someone wants add the new records into the source table. Source table only. Okay. Just insert this record. How many instance commands we have written in the source table? 4 instance commands. Just I can write the one update commands also in the source table. Update table name, update table name, set salary equal to 2000, where employee number equal to 2. Which employee number data I want to update here as per the table, source table, second employee. In the previous, what is the salary it is there? Someone wants to use this table. That's only this is a problem. Parallelly, someone wants to do this. How we can do that? Currently, it's not possible. The same error. Here it is working. Now someone wants to use this. How we can explain this? It also not working. Can we able to do this? Try this one. It won't work. Okay. Tomorrow I'll be sure someone wants to use this. Okay. Tomorrow I can explain this. Up to this clarity, what it is here, just I'm going to tell you. Later I can only update it's not working. How many instance commands were written here as of now? Now you can tell me. How many instance commands were written in the source table extra? Now here just I can apply the commit. I can apply the commit. Can we insert the data or not? 1 minute, I can check it first. Select star from 1 minute. Select star from. Total how many instance commands were written? 4 inserts commands only. Now I can apply the commit also. Total how many rows are there in the source table? 8 records only, correct? Now here, after that, previously we have written the 4 inserts command, this data is coming, correct or not? 4 inserts commands were written, first 4 records data is coming after this. For example, I can write like this, 4 inserts command. Next, what I am going to do? In the target table also same, in the previous scenario, 4. Next, what after that, I am going to insert the 4 more insert commands or not? For this scenario, whatever data I have inserted here, 5th E 500 only. Now, correct or not? Next, 6th F 600 only. Correct? Next, what is 7 Z 700 only. Next, 8th. Here also 800 only. Now, for the same data, I am able to see it as a target table also. How many inserts commands we need to write the target table again? Now you can tell me. Again, you have to write the 4 inserts commands. Correct or not? Now, one more time, I'm going to try it here. Update command, it is work or not. Just update. What is the source table? EMP underscore source. Set salary equal to 4,000. Where employee number equal to 4. Just I can try this. One row is updated. Now it is working. Now I'm going to write as one more command. Salary equal to 3,000. Where the employee number it should be 3. Okay. 3,000 is update. First we can apply the commit. 1. Just apply the commit. This record is working. Next I'm going to do it as a again commit only. Next I'm going to do it as a one more update command. How many update commands we have written here? 4. Here I'm going to change it as a 4,000. How many updates commands we have written? 3 update commands, 4 insert. How many transactions we have written into the source table? 4 insert, 3 update. Total 7 transactions. You have to do it as a source table. And for the same data, I'm able to see it as a target table. How many commands we need to write? 4 insert, 3 update commands only. Correct or not? Up to this clarity, all of you. Now go to your table, select star from XX underscore EMP underscore SRC. Okay. Now here, now the second and third and fourth employee data just now have updated by using update command only. Correct or not? Here, for this initially what the salary is there? 200. Now here we have to write the update command only. Update. What the data it is there in the previous initially 200 it is there. Now here we need to change it as a update only. Now here I am going to write as a update here. Now what is the salary previously? 300 only. Now here 4,000 for the update command here. Now next here 400 is there. Now total how many commands we have written here? Total source table 4 insert. After that, first we have to insert the 4 commands only. 4 inserts commands first. Now next later what we are going to do? 4 inserts commands and 3 update commands. Correct or not? Then next what I am going to do? For the same data, source table and target table. In the source table, how many rows are there as of now? As of now, how many rows are there? 8 records are present. In the target table, how many rows are there? Just you can cross check. EMP underscore target. How many rows are there in the target table? From where I need to insert? Oh, it's coming like this. Which table I am going to insert? Here, source only, correct? Oh, it's coming as a target directly. Oh, this is the old table. Sorry. This is the, what is our table name? XX underscore EMP target, correct? How many rows are there in the target table? Now, source table, how many rows are there? 8 records are present. In the previous scenario, first starting, just I have here. 1 minute, I can check it again. I can change the data like this. 1 minute. First, 4 inserts commands only. Both the tables is having same. Just you can observe here that then you can understand easily. First, I can change it this data. First, both the scenarios is having the same data. Correct or not? Up to this, is it clarity? Just I am going to remove this. This is also is removing. In the target table, first 4 instance commands only, we can do it as source and target table data. It should be same. Next, what I am going to do in the source table, just you can copy this table. I can paste it down. So for understanding purpose, I am going to leave. Now here, in the source table, what I am going to do here? Again, you have to write the 4 instance commands only. Correct or not? 4 instance commands. 4 instance command. What is the next one? 3 update commands only. Up to this clarity. After that, what the data is coming? Initially, this data is there. 4. Both are having the same data. Next, after execution of this source table, how many rows are there? Now you can check it here. This data is present. Just you can copy this data and paste it here. Now, for the same data, I am able to see it as a target table. How many instance commands and how many update commands we need to write? Now we can tell me. Initially, how many rows are there as per the data currently? Target table. Only 4 records are there. In the source table, what is my requirement? End user requirement, what is? Whatever the data is present in the source table, same data he wants able to see it as a target table also. Now, if I'm able to see the target table, how many instance commands we need to write? Again, 4 instance commands. How many update commands we need to write? Again, 3 updates. 7 transactions we need to, 7 commands we need to write it as a target table only. That it is not required in the real time. For example, in the source table, initially 4 rows are there. Target table also 4 rows are there. As per the next developer, they are able to insert it as 1,000 insert commands manually in the source table, 500 update commands into the source table only. Now, their duty is done. In the source table, total how many rows are there? 1504 rows are there. Now, in the target table, how many rows are there? Only 4 rows are there. Now, whatever the data is there in the source table, same data I am able to see it as a target table also. Again, how many insert commands we need to write? 1,000 insert command, 500 update commands. That is not possible. Only single command I am going to do like that. Whatever the insert commands you have written, whatever the update commands you have written, for the single command, I want to do it as like that. That it is called as a merge command only. Just I can write as a merge command. Just you can check it. Currently in the source table, how many rows are there? 8 rows only. Now this is update command. Just now we have written update only. Correct or not? This is update. This is also update. Update command only. This is also update. For the next level, we have to return. Next, these 4 records are insert only. Correct or not? These insert commands only, these 4. This is also insert command only. Okay. Now here, for the same data, I am able to see it as a target table. Target table, how many rows are there? Currently, target table. This is the target table only. Currently, target table, how many rows are there? 4 rows only. Correct. Now, for the same data, whatever the data is there in the source table, I am able to see it as a target table also. How many, again, how many commands we need to write? 4 insert, 3 updates. 7 commands we need to write into the target. That is not, I don't want to write like these commands on. Only one single command I am going to do all these operations in the target table. How you can do that? Then we'll go for the merge command only. Just I can copy the syntax. Merge command only. Just I can copy it as a syntax only. Nothing to do here. Merge command only. This is the syntax. What is the purpose of merge command? It is to transfer the data from source table into target table only. What is the source table as per our assumption? Just I can write as merge. Merge is a command. Why do we want to go for the merge? Insert and update data, update commands. It can in single command only. Merge is a combination of insert and update only. Merge is a command. Into is a keyword. What is the destination table name? What is the target table name? Destination table name is nothing but a target table name. What is our target table name? XX underscore EMP underscore TZT. What is our table name? Just now we have created the tables, correct or not? This is the target table. Just we can write it the target table name only. Just you can give the alias name. What I have given the alias name? XCT. What is my alias name? First line is over. Just you can see the syntax. Merge is a command. Into is a keyword. What is the destination table name? Just I can give the destination table name. Just you can give the alias name of that destination table name. First line is over. Next, using is a keyword again. Using is a keyword. Source table name. What is our source table name? This is the source table name only. Take that source table name and paste it here. Next one. Source table name is over. You can give the alias name also. Just I can give it as a XES. What is my alias name? XES. target table name, this is the alias name, source table name, this is the alias. Next, what I am going to do, I am going to write the joining condition only. On is a keyword. On is a keyword. What is the joining condition? Both the tables, what is the common column, unique column, employee number only. How we can write it here? XCT dot joining condition only. XCT dot employee number equal to XCS dot employee number only. This is the common equi-join only. What it is? If the both the joining condition, what we are going to do? Just now already I explained. If the joining condition, if it is matching, how many columns are matching? What is the joining condition here? How many employee numbers are matching? Equi-join. How many rows are printing for both source and target? First 4 rows are matching. Correct or not? First 4 rows are matching for the source and target. Now, if it is matching, if the joining condition, it should be matching. Whatever the data is there in the source table, the data, take the data and override into the target table only. Now, what is that? If the after joining the condition, whatever the data is there, what is the columns are matching? Equi-join. Source table and target table, what is the common column? Employee number only. If it is matching, whatever the first, how many employee numbers are matching? Only equi-join, 4 employees only. Now, whatever the data it is there in this, take the data and override into the target table only. Now here, what the values are coming after matching? Next, what is the syntax here? When matched, then what it is? If it is matching, joining condition is matching, then we'll go for the update command only. Just you can check that. What is the syntax here? When matched, then if it is matching, update command, it can take the system. If it is matching, employee number, it should be matching, update. Already table name, it is which table you need to update? Target table name. What is our target table name? Destination table name, what it is? Here you don't want to write the table. Already table name it is there. Merge into, this is the table name. Update this table name, set which column I need to update. Which column data I am going to update? Salary column. Why? Because you can update it as a salary column. For the same target table also, I want to update the target salary only. Just update, set destination table alias name dot column. What is the destination table alias name? XCT dot salary. What is the column name? Salary. Equal to, from where we need to get the data, where it is coming the data, source table only. What is that source table alias name? XCS dot salary only. That's it. Now the query is over. Up to this matching only. When matched, then if the joining condition it should be matching, then it will go for the update command only. If the join condition is not matching, how many columns are not matching here after writing the equi-join? These columns are matching. The other columns are not matching, then we'll go for the system as a insert command only. Clear up to this? If it is matching, joining condition it is matching, it can go for the update. If it is not matching, the system it will go for the insert command only. What is the syntax? Next one, when not matched, then. When not matched, then just you can check that. When not matched, then just I can copy the syntax only. Then we'll go for the insert command only. Insert, just you can write it. Insert into already table name it is there, destination table name. Next, what I am going to do? Insert destination table columns only. What are the column names are there? Destination table columns. Employee number, comma, e-name, comma, salary only. Next, destination table columns, values. From where the values are coming? Source table only. What is the source table alias name? XCS dot, just you can write as the values. XCS dot employee number, comma, XCS dot e-name. Next, XCS dot salary only. Now, what is the meaning of this? Whatever the data is there in the source table, the data you are going to insert into where? Which table? Destination table. Destination table is nothing but a target table only. Now, the syntax is over. Again, I am going to explain here. This is the very, very important. Now, we can check it here. Now, here, merge into this first line. Merge is a command. It is a combination of insert and update. And that's the reason inside a merge, what the commands are there? One is the update, one is the insert command only. When we'll go for the update? When we'll go for the update? If the joining condition, it should be equal. That condition, it should be matching both the tables data. What is the common column for that? Currently, as per our table, what is the common column? Employee number only. If it is matching, then we'll go for the update command only. If the columns data it is not matching, we'll go for the insert command only. That's the reason these two commands will be. Now here, if I'm able to run this query, 4 insert commands worked at a time, 3 update commands are worked at a time only. Whatever the data is there in the source table, same data it can be reflected into the target table. Currently, how many rows are there in the source table as of now, as per the data? Just you can check it here. 8 rows only. 8 rows. In the target table, how many rows are there as of now? 4 records only. Now, out of these 4 records, what is the second employee data in the source table? For the second employee salary, 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000. Now, in the target table, what the salaries are there? Second and third only initially 200 and 300 and 400. Now, if it is matching, whatever the data is there in the source table, the data it can be override by these 4 employees data. Whatever the data is there in the source table for these 4 employees, what it is there? First A 100, 2B 2,000, 3C 3,000. This data, take this data and override the target table. First 2 rows are over. When it will be possible, if the joining condition it should be matching, it can be override the source table data into target table. Next, now other columns 5, 6, 7, 8. It is in matching in the target table. These employee numbers are not matching. If it is not matching, it will go to insert command only. What the syntax here? When not matched, then it can go for insert command only. Now I am going to execute the query. Just you can check this. Is there any? Somewhere it is missing. I think you can write as a bracket here. Now I am going to execute the query. Now how many rows are merged? 8 rows only. Now here, now you can tell me. Can I write insert and update command separately here? 4 insert commands and update command, 3 update commands can I write separately? Can I write it here? Only one merge command I am going to write. For this merge command, it can be act as insert and update command only. Just you can apply the commit. Now you can check it. In the previously, what data it is there in the source target table? Only 4 rows are there. After applying the merge command, whatever the data is there in the source table, same data it can be impact into the target table or not. Is it coming or not? Just you can write it as a order by employee number. If you don't see that, order by employee number. Now total data is coming or not? Same data, whatever the data is there in the, so just you can copy it here. You can copy it and paste it here. This is the target table data only. Now is it coming or not? Just you can cross check source table and target table. This is the source table data. 1A 100, is it coming? Same. 2B 2,000, updated or not? Whatever the data is there in the source table, same data it is coming as a target table or not for these 3. Now how it is coming? It can be act as a merge command as an update command only. Here it is coming as an update. Why it is coming as update? Joining condition is matching. What is the joining condition you have to write here? Destination table name common column, source table common. If it is matching, then it will go for the update command only. If it is not matching, it will go for the insert command only. This is called as a merge command only. Is it clear up to this, all of you? Clear up to this? Can I explain more time? So this is the merge, it is over. Anyone is having any doubts as of now?
Recording stopped.
మెర్జ్ కమాండ్ అర్థమైందా? మెర్జ్ కమాండ్ అనేది ఎందుకు అనేది